What's a song, food, or smell that instantly makes you feel good? And our next storyteller said, a matcha latte on my balcony while it's raining. With his story, If Only I Could, please give a lot of love for Vishal Jodhani.
We've been at the lake for less than a minute, and my body is already bracing for impact. My kids' clothes are by my foot, and they've jumped in the water, splashing naked with abandon. Picture this. The sun is shining. We are at a sober festival outside of Berlin. Everyone's happy, smiling, hugging. A lot of people at this lake are nude. There's a naked couple doing acro yoga. There's a woman wearing just a hat playing ukulele. Someone sitting under the tree journaling while sipping cacao. Everyone around is microdosing on universal oneness. And I feel so out of context and so disconnected from this reality. Gray track pants on, white t-shirt. I am fully dressed, overdressed in this setting. I look around, I am longing to jump in the water, be a part of this oneness, but I don't know how to. All of a sudden, I hear Indian mantras chanting in the background. A group of fully naked strangers singing this surprisingly well. It's a vibe. And those mantras make me realize how present everyone is. I am not singing, I'm not splashing, I am not even here in this moment. I am back in India, where nudity was out of the question. Not at home, not in the movies, not even by accident. I'm 12, local swimming pool locker room. We were taking a shower with our trunks on behind curtains. And I even had a t-shirt on because just last week, 2 older boys had made fun of my hairy body. 2 Western boys just walk in. They get into the shower, no curtains. As their trunks drop to the floor, so do our jaws. Shock ripples through the room. Parents' hands cover our eyes. But it was too late. I had seen it. Not their bodies, their ease, their freedom. If only I could feel like that. I'm back at the lake with my kids calling me to get them into this neon pink unicorn float. I roll my pants up, I go knee deep, and I push them a bit further. They're beaming with excitement. I get back outside, and a group of naked people come outside the water, and they just lie down on the grass. I look at those naked bodies, glistening in sun, dolphin-skinned. And I look at myself. I feel like such a misplaced artifact, as if someone brought their accountant to a tantra retreat. My mind drifts to the first time I made it to a big Berlin club. Golden leggings, probably what got me in, and this tight leather black waistcoat zipped up to the top. At some point in the night, the music is pounding, hips are swaying, hands are moving. Everyone's really enjoying the moment. You can feel the scent of sweat fills the air. And I stand there thinking, if only I could move like that. But my waistcoat is holding my midsection in. I'm breathing in, belly tucked in, chest puffed out, just head bobbing, dancing to the edge of this moment. What would it look like to just have my hands free? Just let it all hang, just drop my waistcoat off. But I can't. If only I could, if only I was fitter. The next morning, I make up my mind. I am going to get fit, so damn fit. Find a trainer. I get to my first meeting. So what are your goals? From my bag, I take out a magazine. I slip it in front of him. It's a Men's Health cover, and it's in front of him like a hostage release agreement. This. Poker face. This. Okay. And in that moment, when I look at that picture and I look at me, I realize I don't want the body. I want the permission. I have never given myself the permission. I remember the first time I was getting ready to go to Vibali, this beautiful magical spa in Berlin. 17 saunas, 5 pools, hundreds of people, 0 textiles. I stood in front of my bathroom mirror and I looked at myself and I flinched. I pinched my folds and then I took a buzzer and I buzzed all my hair off. I wrapped a towel, called out to my wife, "Love, can you please do my back?" Reluctantly, with a sad face, she takes the buzzer because she's about to shave off parts she's assured me she loves. But I don't care. I am getting ready to spend the day with dolphin skin strangers in the sun. A splash of water brings me back to the moment by the lake. Everyone's happy. My kids are shouting, they are yelling, they are laughing, they are dancing, they're doing these tricks in the water. This place is full of life. And I wonder what would it be like to just jump right in. But right then my head starts hurting. There's these voices in my head, this first voice that says, "Go on. You know what's on the other side." Their arms around you, their cheeks against yours, laughter in your ears, you facing the water. Go on. I take a step, and then this other voice, much louder, more familiar, says, "You. Naked? Now? Dude, you don't even have a towel. You want to come out in front of all of these people, get naked?" Do you know what it's like to emerge out of an icy cold lake with nothing on? It's not very flattering for the male anatomy. But I stand there. How many moments am I gonna miss? I've missed enough of these. It's just cloth, it's just cotton, but it feels like armor. If only I could be free. I take a deep breath. I can finally hear the Indian mantras again. I can hear the chanting. I even know these words. I know what they mean. I start singing along. I start moving. I take my t-shirt off. All of a sudden, my hips start swaying. I can hear that techno music from back on the dance floor. My hands go up by themselves, and I am moving. I take another step. I take a deep breath. I clumsily take off my track pants. I see a neighbor. He waves. I wave back. My kids are looking, they are smiling, they're excited. I don't know how much longer they'll be in the water. As I take another breath and I look in the distance, I see those 2 Western boys from back in the locker room as if looking at me and cheering me on. I bite my lips and I take off my boxers. I shed my shame. I let it all just hang. I take another deep breath. I look around. I take it all in. Then I close my eyes. I step back. And I step back again. And then I run to the edge. I scream. And I somersault into the lake. But I end up into freedom. Thank you.